One thing we can say about the Detroit Lions is they love familiar faces, man. As a familiar face returns to the Detroit Lions as we head into week 5 in our matchup against the abysmal Cincinnati Bengals. According to the Detroit Lions Twitter account, the Detroit Lions announced roster moves. They released wide receiver Ronnie Bell from the practice squad, and they signed linebacker Tai Summers to the practice squad. Now, if you remember Tai Summers from last year, he actually played for us during the preseason, played very well, in my opinion. We decided to move on from him, and he winds up getting picked up by the New York Giants, and we'll take a look at his stats and see exactly what he did. I like Tai Summers during the preseason. He was playing very well, and it showed because he played a lot of games for the New York Giants last year. But what about Ronnie Bell? It's sad the Michigan man did not get any time to shine really in Detroit, and the Detroit Lions decide to move on. So now the team that drafted him, the San Francisco 49ers, and now the Detroit Lions have moved on as well. Now we don't have to worry about, well, Ronnie actually will go through waivers because he is not a 4-year vet just yet. So he have to go through waivers. And then, of course, after the trade deadline, then all players, 4 years vested or not, have to go through waivers before they can potentially return back to the team or become a free agent. So Tai Summers, man, I like this move. Linebacker, I wonder why, though. I'm not certain. As far as I know, nobody was hurt, but Zach Cunningham was hurt and was inactive last week. So I wonder if Tai is going to be kind of filling his role. For just a refresher, let's take a look at ESPN.com and look at Tai Summers. 29 years old. I didn't even know he was that old. Out of TCU back all the way in 2019, was a 7th round pick. Don't forget, the Detroit Lions drafted Dan Jackson as well, the safety. I don't know why I just thought about him, but he has not seen any time. I believe he's on injured reserve, but he's not available at the moment. 2024 had 13 solo tackles. You can see, started off with the Green Bay Packers, Jacksonville Jaguars, New Orleans Saints back in 2023, and then did not make the Detroit Lions 53-man roster, and was, I want to say that he was claimed off waivers because, you know, as we dwindle the 53-man roster down from 90 to 53, all of those 37 players have to pass through waivers, and then we can sign the 16 of those guys or new people as well to the practice squad. And the Giants actually claimed, if I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comment section below, it all runs together, if they claimed Tai Summers. I think they did, because not a ton of people actually get claimed through waivers. It's like less than 50 people a year that get claimed off waivers. I think Tai Summers was one of them for the New York Giants last year. But as you can see, played 16 of the 17 games, had total tackles 29 but 13 of those were solo and 16 were assisted. So yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, solo tackles. They only go by solo tackles, so they don't count assisted in the graphic here. But Tai Summers, man, I like this guy. I liked him. It was actually sad. There was a few people that I was sad to see go last year. Caden Davis was a guy back as we were going into the 2024 NFL season. Caden Davis, Tai Summers was another one that I was sad to see those guys go. But I wonder what this means. Like I said, linebacker position, what does this mean? I don't remember anybody getting hurt, but the fact that we signed somebody to the practice squad, moved on from Ronnie Bell. Remember, Jackson Meeks has had his one elevation. Now, I wonder, are we going to see more of Tai on special teams, or is he going to get a role in the game? Will he be elevated? So we'll see. But one thing I can say is that the Lions, if you play for them, even if they have to cut you or waive you, they really do keep you in their back pocket. Like, they will remember you and go. I mean, we've seen the guy that got suspended for gambling, that I cannot remember his name right now, that I never would have thought would be back on his team, but we went back and we wound up cutting him later. And I don't think he's in the NFL right now, but because we knew him, we went and got him. Tai Summers, went and got him. Zach Cunningham, like, we know these guys. So one thing about the Detroit, I'm telling you, man, it does not matter what type of skill you have. if you are not the Detroit Lions guy, they will not bring you in. I mean, they do. But I will say this. It has gotten us this far. The question is, will that be able to take us over the hump? I have no problem with Tai Summers. I liked him when he was in the preseason. Again, he was one of the guys that I was sad to see go. And you know what's crazy? And I keep forgetting about this. Malcolm Rodriguez. We haven't really heard much about him, but he's probably entering, we said maybe like November. I mean, this is the last day of September. We're going into October tomorrow. So we could hear about him very soon, potentially after the bye. It could be like before the bye or after the bye that we hear about Rodriguez. We already heard about Aleem McNeil. He trying to get going, trying to open that window up today. We expect that to be coming soon. Dan Campbell seems very positive that it's going to start up this week, and it's only Tuesday. So we'll find out very, very soon. Be ready for a video tonight. I think it's going to be a hot topic, but I think it's a conversation that you're going to enjoy. That comes out. It's going to be the After Dark video. It was going to be the video before that, but the AI stuff got me. And of course, whenever the Lions make a roster move, that has to be priority. But we are going to circle back around this tonight. Keep an eye for the After Dark video. After Dark, by the way, is any video between 9 p.m. and 12 a.m. or 9 p.m. and 11:59 p.m. Way After Dark is anything that comes out beyond 12 a.m. We actually have an early bird that I very rarely make those videos. That's if something comes out at like 3 or 4 in the morning, or it's a video I want to make that'll come out early. I think it's Syndicate early bird or something like that. So I got all these different things that I do. But After Dark came a few years ago, man, and it's really kind of done a thing. So whenever you see the purple thumbnail, that's anything released after 9, and then Way After Dark is after it's something that comes out. It's too early to be early bird, but it's too late to be, just After Dark. It has to be Way After Dark, like those late radio shows we used to listen to. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Don't forget, man, tomorrow starts Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're just going to do cancer in general, and the shirts are on sale right now. We're going to add a mug to this. Hopefully by the time you see this video, then this mug will be added, but this is the logo that we're going to go with. This is going to be on a hoodie, hat, regular shirt, and a mug as well. I already have a Lions Syndicate mug in the original design, which is this one right here. But I love these mugs, man, because actually I love these mugs. They are 15 ounces, so they can hold like the biggest coffee that I take, which is awesome. So, and you still have room to spare. It's not one of them tight coffee cups that you got to worry about running out of room. So those will be available, man. Help support the cause. All 20% of the proceeds will be donated to cancercares.org at the end of the month, early November, as soon as everything finalizes, and I can add up the numbers. All right. I will show proof of that in a community tab, and we're going to start doing more and giving back even more. All right. This channel, I think I already said that, right? I did. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. To all my young people out there, don't get old if you can help it.